Всем привет! Сегодня мы поиграем, пройдем инвентовые задания, которые у нас там новые появились. Походим, посмотрим, что тут у нас такое. Как как он называется? Роза и мушкет, по-моему. Хоть у меня фонтейн не особо открыт, исследован, но мы посмотрим, что тут. Заработаем примагемы на сахарозу, будем добивать не сахарозу. Я хочу сахарозу себе, нормальные созвездия для нее, желательно там С6.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia, the holiday is deep...
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something. Well, either way, Pirate Big...
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. To commemorate the Loch Ness...
Мои соседи решили, что нужно сверлить в субботний вечер.
Really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more...
Oh, that sounds pretty...
Yes, the Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that filmed during this time, people may submit film...
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon...
Премии Фурина. В честь госпожи Фурины. Как это мило. Как еще?
Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as... Oh, but who would have guessed?
Shiori? Sounds familiar.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event.
Oh, Paimon remembers now.
How to describe...
Стоит тут такая одинокая.
And can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the...
Уже потихоньку будем снимать новогодние стримы, потому что через 8 дней у нас уже Новый год.
Who are the actors from Inazuma?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station? Judging from the time, the...
Вы посмотрите, у меня тут не открыт телепортик, поэтому мы его сейчас откроем. Не, ну красиво сделано, красиво, никто не спорит. Так, что тут у нас? Это туда нам нужно? Ту-ду, наверх. А у меня, по-моему, нет наверху никаких. Как туда добраться? Прикиньте, что я сегодня узнала. С Колей мы познакомились в 2021 году. Вот, и тут что-то я листала наши фотографии, и я нашла фотку у него, где он сидит, там типа что-то пляжа около Тимирязевской академии с другом. Я смотрю знакомое место, смотрю дату, 15 июля. Я вспоминаю, что я в этом же месте делала фотку. Решила посмотреть, какой это был год. Не 16-й ли? Какой был день. Но я всегда все фотки выкладываю на следующий день. Смотрю, у меня фотка выложена 16 июля 2016 года. Я офигела. Получается, мы с моим мужем могли увидеться в этот период. Могли увидеться. То есть мы, возможно, даже увиделись, но видели друг друга, но особо внимания не обратили друг на друга, потому что в тот момент мне нравился другой человек, ему, возможно, нравилась другая девушка. Вот, и возможно, мы даже в этот день в одно время купались в этом около Тимирязевской академии, там парк есть. Мы с подружкой называли его кинотеатр Волга, потому что там рядом был этот Волга это. Офигеть. То есть мы могли с ним увидеться аж еще в 16-м году. Вот это, конечно, вот шок-контент. Неожиданно и приятно.
After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Так что как-то так. Все вот эти вот моменты встречи, оказывается, могли бы быть. Ой, меня не слышно. Слышно только... Или... Алло, можно мне так, чтобы я слышала? О, все. Господи, я думала, меня не слышно, правда. У нас микрофон и может шалить. Такая она классная вообще. Йоми, пляшущие огоньки. Но будет так каждый персонаж, по-моему, я-то уже читали. А не будете нам ее показывать? А, да ладно, с ней инвентовый этот баннер. Кого нам еще будете показывать? Давайте еще вот ее. Давайте нам ее тоже. Чего не показываете нам ее? Так, у меня сила. Блин, до сих пор не могу принять эту информацию, что я с Колей могла встретиться намного раньше. Моя жизнь изменилась бы намного раньше. Меня теперь это так гложет.
I mean, so I could only keep you.
I've been thinking about a surprise for you.
Oh, so you all know each other already? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer?
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course.
Ту,
I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few
ту,
more
ту, ту,
delicious
ту,
dishes,
ту, ту,
just to
ту,
make sure that
туру,
there's enough
туру,
food.
туру. Не знаю, что вспомнила, что решила напеть эту песенку. Дискотека. Дискотека. Это дискотека. Эй, диджей, эй, битмейкер. Эй, уличный дэнсер. Шейкер, шейкер. Эй, патимейкер. Эй, патимейкер.
And there's the fountain that Abel mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight. And look at that huge...
Туристы приехали в Фонтейн из Инадзумы. Так же долго они плыли туда.
Heard so much about?
Получается, Инадзума это как юг Москвы. Как какие-нибудь Кузьминки, например, юг-восток. А Фонтейн это как Путилково. Прикиньте, вот так вот далеко ехать. Конечно, понимаю, что, возможно, многим это ни о чем не говорит, но это очень далеко. Это как от Селигерска ехать до аэропорта Домодедово. То же самое. А куда идти-то? Или как от Путилкова ехать до Домодедово. Пипец. Какая она красивая. Минутку. Давайте у него купим книжку. Потому что мы можем себе, мы же можем себе позволить купить книжку. То есть, зачем нам книжки тут покупать? Кто-нибудь знает? Мы же можем пойти в библиотеку и у Лизы книжку спереть. А правда, потом Лиза тогда сделает. О, там тоже есть, оказывается, телепорт. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту.
So this is what food from Montaigne is like.
Блин, какая она прикольная, я не могу просто. Еми топ.
Should I describe it? It seems like you have to go
Ну, именно по
more steps
вайбу, по ее
in the flavor.
энергетике. Она прям такая прикольная.
Yes, when I first
Прям
went to
добрая.
Iowa, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Но успела прочитать книгу за то время, пока они ехали из Надзума в Фонтейн.
Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
Оу.
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him
Contract.
to court?
You and I have a contract.
I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large.
У всех проблемы с финансами. Вы чё, блин? Давайте с этим справляться вместе.
Mr. Xavier, If Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? Oh, no, 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 that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation. Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor. Me too! Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen. So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
Alright, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the...
Clapper loader?
Yes, that's right.
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to be...
Alright, then you'll be...
Fine by me.
Oh, she's great with...
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for...
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across the...
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So, all that's left for us to find is a...
Oh, me! I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right?
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else.
Do you really...
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon?
Yep, that's her. She helped out.
Well,
I saw that musical. Don't let her form or identity intimidate you. She's...
Fine. You're right, Chiori. Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the...
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Just leave this task to...
Very well. Then we'll be
Какой он
waiting for you in
красавчик.
good mood.
I'll go with you. By the way...
And don't worry, we won't simply...
All right, then I'll start...
Hmm...
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring. So...
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontanelle...
but wouldn't that be a little too cheap?
Isn't the Fontanelle festival happening right now? To do something like that... I agree with Yoimiya.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontanalia mousse.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of
Итак,
work, you know.
Сапатуля. Сапатуля, лопатуля мои тут спят.
We need to further sweeten.
Sweet dreams are made of
Yes.
way out. Ту-ту-ру-ту. Хочу устроить дискотеку веку. Хей, диджей, хей, битмейкер, хей, уличный дейтер, шейкер, шейкер. Эй, патимейкер, ты чё встал?
Looking forward to the
Ну, ждите хороших новостей. А что у тебя есть? Ничего. А у тебя? Сколько тут рецептов? Не хватит денег на эти рецепты. Еды тут тоже нормально. Нормально. Давайте все купим, кроме фонты. Много еды не бывает. Еды всегда мало. Что-то мне тут так все запаздывает. Мне не нравится это. Прыг. Распродано? Я что-то купила тут. Ужас. Меч какой-то купила. А по-моему... Ну-ка. Стоять. А! Я ж собирала что-то там. Для кицин. Привет. Да. Не, мне помогать не надо. Я прохожу инвентовые задания. Когда я кицин-то выбила? Ой, все, я не посмотрю, когда. Когда еще было баннер Саята?
Okay.
Я крутанула один раз. И мне с первой десятки золотая летит. Это казалось кицин.
Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea? Who are you?
Урина.
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon?
Да я нажимала я, мне все равно нужно артефакта побольше сделать. Я всегда, когда артефакты ставлю, смотрю на совет в первую очередь, что надо.
So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something? Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past me. Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea. No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites!
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with.
Эй, патимейкер.
Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Все болтают.
But didn't you just say that you're the director?
Упала.
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also
Блин,
part of
порвала.
the film crew? Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and she's the camera operator. Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before. Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If she can satisfy you with her
О,
camera
поздравляю,
skills, then
Джин.
you have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
Это круто.
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation. All right. How about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if you're very good. It's essential for the camera
Я
operator
коплю
to
сейчас на Райден.
understand the director's vision.
Мне
I'll make my decision
сестра
after seeing your work.
подарила, скажем так,
I have high
благословение Луны на своем
Sure.
основном аккаунте. Коплю на Райден.
Reviewed the basics of film.
На C1.
Are you ready? I have high standard. Okay. Grab.
Так-то она могла тебе через Геншин дроп отправить в Луну. Ну, мы в этом не особо разбираемся, мы женщины старые. Вот, но она сама там все ввела, сделала и все. Ничего мне не отправляла, где-то там нашла, что-то сделала. Короче, спасибо ей большое, я ей 100 раз благодарна. Тут делаем рекламу. Работает.
Oh, it appears that you had more. All the shops had a great composition. Yeah. Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina? Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontinalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agree to work with you so easily, then, well... Then we have a deal. What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
И с каждым разом диалоги все делают дольше.
Well, what about the pay? Huh? You know how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider you.
Well, I can offer you this much.
What? That's all? If Nervylet were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see.
М,
Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still...
Oh, our script is an adaptation
Стоит,
of The
работает.
Two Musketeers.
Wait, you mean...
Классно работает.
Oh, so Farina's read it too. Of course I read it. I see. Then I'll...
Not really.
He probably just wants to get his name. It reminds me of a
So, are you a big fan of... Well, it's alright. Ahem.
Oh,
Good.
absolutely, no problem.
Hmm.
So,
Yes, I agree. I mustn't
Yes, I
let the
agree.
story be ruined due to lack of
Thank you,
funds.
Furina.
Hydro Arc.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. There's a lot that go... And, by the way,
Yes, I've thought about.
me? Navia can also use firearms.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the special...
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day.
They would be under Nervylet's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So...
No need to go to all that trouble.
Oh, you do?
No particular reason. In return, I've helped her.
So you're...
It'd be best.
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all.
But I imagine the special security.
Хочу уже экшен.
It just so happens that
Где
she's
развитие
also
сюжета?
not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then
Гидра
I'll leave
дракона.
that to you.
Не Вилета?
Today, so
No problem.
having Farina, of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. I'll be sure to ask some people. See, I didn't ask for the clapper loader's comment. Then let's get going.
Я тут на днях Аяку до конца возвысила. Осталось только и уровень повысить.
If my pay is...
Actually, they told us that they see the trick.
What? So is...
I already knew Xavier.
It seems the gods...
Найдите. Я искать-то буду. Юдекс. Ой. Пить хочу. Пряник. Скорее мне запуталась.
This is the place.
Так хорошо лежит.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her!
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch.
Working?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright, let's... She sure is a mysterious person.
The court of Fontaine isn't even a looper like me.
Вообще, как я знаю, что Just Trust Me переводится просто «Доверься мне».
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No, multiple. Branching.
I see. How's the plot?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wait.
Any way to speed things up?
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down.
Which is exactly what...
Alright, it appears he made the...
Halt!
Huh? What's going...
What's going
Hand over
on?
whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily. I am Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security, and before you do anything unwise, Let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground.
All right.
Это детектив, конечно, молодец.
Please let me say something first. Are you trying to leave me?
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're asking.
And who are... maybe I can... Now that Vache has been brought... Thanks to a tip from our
Oh, so you were pretending. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to.
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me intro...
Yeah. Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No. I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn... All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to...
Что, наркоту, что ли, продавали?
Day to turn the scent
Или
on
что-то
themselves.
запрещенное?
But, yep, he made the wrong choice.
But you knew they would.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I... Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me?
Oh, you see.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer?
Yes, that's right. However, I'm afraid...
No need to say any more.
Really? You're willing to help us with our hump?
Sure, it's no big deal. Besides,
Then we've got to.
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it!
I believe I can fly.
The film is going to
I
take more than
believe
just a
I
day
can
to
touch
finish.
the sky.
Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Guess that's it for today then.
Я тебе порычу
Traveler,
сейчас.
Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't. Yep. See you.
Yep. See you later. See you later. Все идет по плану. Что у нас тут интересненько есть? Ничего, например, да? Ладно.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevres?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together. They were raised at the baron one day. However, the baron, many years later, members of the baron believed that the... But it was
Нам
actually
кратко
those
рассказали, о
two
чем
so
это.
they used all of their ability.
That's quite an exhibit.
Yep, the baron got
Yep.
what he deserved for his evil deeds.
Какие они все
Oh, so
классные.
you were so willing to join our crew, Chevres?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you...
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the... You've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice. As well... Yes, you're as sharp... There's been a recent murder case in...
Huh? Really? But Paimon...
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released...
A murder involving firearms?
Impossible. However...
Huh?
I hope you all can go back and get... I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but... The more capable people we have, the better the chances that
Что
justice
уснул?
will prevail. Carrying out investigate... I
Че,
don't
не
want
выспалась?
You mean...
Ну чё, ладно, я-то пофиг мне. Коля не выспался, вообще 3,5 часа только поспал.
Just to make myself clear, if you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow, and
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right.
you'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a... Otherwise... What?
С 8 утра. Джун Ли? Ну, тоже Джун Ли?
Time to meet up with everyone. Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night. If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at...
Джун... Джон? Джун, может быть, да Ли, да? Аяка Юймия.
Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Yugetsu no Village at the Palais Merveille. I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage, so I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the... Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there!
Это, конечно, эмоциональная.
Dancing together! You've already seen them, right? Yeah, those two! We sat and watched for...
Oh, it was the same for...
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach! I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in.
Потом, не знаю,
Turns out,
я сегодня собиралась только инвент пройти, потом ужин пойти готовить.
feeling like normal down there.
У меня еще не было настроения сегодня сюда стримить.
Nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way
Так
faster
спать
than I
хочу.
did.
Что? Наверное, нет. Я как инвент пройду, и я выйду отсюда.
So I had no doubt
Ну
we
как
would
вот
do
то,
it
что вот вышло, я пройду и все.
The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful.
Так что, наверное, сегодня
I
нет.
love seeing the maritime flowers. Yeah, and there were so many creatures
Извините,
I've never seen
конечно.
in the zoo, like those fish that shimmer like a sword
Сегодня
blade.
я не в настроении.
Oh, you mean hunter's rays and blubber bees.
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to... Yeah, but as soon as...
Speaking of the film,
My brother and Xavier were... As for the others, we're here.
Как они ходят на таких туфлях?
Please excuse my tardiness.
В таких туфлях.
Miles?
I'm so tired. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Can someone fetch me a... Sure. I'd be happy to do that for... No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started. I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant. So much energy. Seriously.
Oh, your ears always like that. But you sure look exhausted from
А,
it.
Фурин, это я сейчас.
You're not used to...
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to be so...
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. I went all out when I was acting as an... Here's your coffee, Director Farina. Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking for... Well then, Mr. Xavier.
Okay, thanks.
Окей,
First,
thanks.
I'd like to introduce our... This is our prop mat, and this is Bono. Our...
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals.
First of all, please
Real
allow me to
professional.
first express my sincerest
Real
gratitude
professional.
to everyone in the... When my investor informed me yesterday, I had no idea that I'd find so many people...
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all on...
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw... I am sure that someday...
Yes. The story is the read...
Anyway, I would like to make a... This is not just my... So, without further ado...
Долгие диалоги. Давайте уже начнем что-нибудь делать. А то я сейчас усну прямо здесь, за столом.
Listen up. The first scene.
Whoa.
Is everyone clear? All right. Camera... not...
Seems like she's... Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to...
Окей.
How about here? You got it.
Hey, Mia, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine.
Как она, господи, ей только нравится.
Designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine
imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right?
Really? Is that
Well, sure. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close... Oh, I see. It's amazing to see them now.
Yumiya, we need lights over there to...
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later.
Seems like Yamiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We...
Ayaka has mentioned it to me before.
No talking. I'm thinking
Ah, yes. To help me read...
to achieve a more young.
Are you saying the ring...
You just have too much of that.
You sure don't mince your words. It
Тоже
seems
очень
that you haven't
красивый
changed
мальчик
much.
такой. Глазки красивые.
So, this is a...
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the...
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the...
That's right.
Thank you, Veronique. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still... Also, be sure to...
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres.
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and...
Yes. This way, our weapons will...
Yes, well said. It seems we have the...
Oh, sounds like they found a common...
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give
Ну
you
где
some
такие
pointers.
красивые, так нельзя.
Good. I look forward to your
Что
instruction.
такие милые, вы
First
чё?
and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's
Like this?
not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. This is the end of the road for you.
Крутая.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it? Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do.
I believe it would be most fit...
Well, if you insist. Miss Ayaka?
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna...
What's going on?
Let's go see.
Учим английский вместе с Геншин.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres.
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to...
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also...
Are you really sure?
Are you
From a
really
director's
sure?
Point of view, I also felt like the older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But this causes his... But it also... I've seen you instructing Ayaka...
Of course, even with all these insights.
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
All right. I'll...
Good. It's
Она быстро согласилась.
also need to... I have a feeling that our adaptation...
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevres.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything...
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea... Let's go, Miss Chevres. I look forward...
Please.
Я тоже жду не с нетерпением, когда все начнется, весь вот этот вот процесс.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to, but I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different
All right, go on. Spoil her.
Ayato!
О, хороший брат.
Stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
No.
It's a little hard for Paimon.
Yes.
Traveler, get the...
Go on now.
Yep, don't worry.
Thank you.
Now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others. Chevris will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at silence on the set! Lights, camera, action!
Tulip! Mother's now. Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home.
Iris, Tulip! I'm home!
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now. Safe and...
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises?
Oh, but I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand?
And cut! Not bad. The actor's emotions were also... If our clapper loader could avoid...
Oh,
Great.
Пойман опять попала.
I felt fine.
You two were great.
Thank you for your encouragement. Positions, everyone! We'll move on to... This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready?
Mother, we're back. Mother. What's wrong?
Iris, stay away.
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have...
Those are... Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone...
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house. We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place.
All right. Goodbye, Mother.
And cut!
Я прониклась в этот фильм.
Great performance.
Смотрела на одном дыхании.
I was surprised
Кто
too.
поспел ко мне добавляться в такой этот момент?
As soon as director Farina said action,
Самый интересный.
similar to practicing the art.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy? Pipe down, everyone! We need...
Ту 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 ту.
Are we done already? How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Severus. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. Anyway,
Oh, right! You have a case where the...
in the story, the main and on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose. Yes, that's
Oh, that... Especially after... what do you think,
good. There's no time to...
Huh?
The most valuable... That's how one of my...
So, where are we going right now?
Какие
Let's start by
задания?
checking out some workshops that's...
Можно посмотреть вообще, что это за задание? Ладно. Ну, хватит уже этих диалогов, да, мы будем играть. Ну, давайте наши актерские способности проверим. Куда там надо начать? Телепорт. А я иду, гуляю. Да, хорошо, все хорошо, хорошо, мы все поняли. Окей. Окей. У нас же тут есть Розария. Возьмем Сахарозу.
I'll protect us.
Punishment! You can't run! Enhanced animal model. Embrace the ice! Absorption test. Shiver! Swirl, Mark 2. Sakura swirl. Take flight.
Ну, я же нажала, блин.
Punishment. My apologies. Animal hypostasis. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow. Let's dance. You can't run. Stand clear. Enhanced animal mod.
Ну, я не могу ничего тебе поделать с соседями. Могу только микрофон выключить и все.
My apologies. Go, Barbara, go. Punishment. Whirling snow. Sakura.
hypostasis emulation. Here comes the fireworks. Strike is one. You're toast. Stand clear. Let's retreat. Time for a light show. Your grand finale. And step. Eat this. Animal test 63 feels a split. Go bishop down. Break a leg. And step. Stand clear. Time for a light show. Get them! Here comes the fireworks! You're toast! Firehead!
Надеюсь, они больше не будут сверлить. Я ж тоже не могу ничего с соседями сделать. Сверлят они и сверлят. Тем более время меня позволяет сверлить. Ту-ту-ту. Шалала. Опять эти долгие диалоги. Я хочу уже что-то делать. Что ж такое? Можно не сверлить больше? Подождите. Собирать эти штучки. Спасибо, спасибо большое, что вы мне даете эти штуки. Я очень сильно благодарна вам. Давайте, давайте, идите ко мне. Вообще не понимаю иногда, как они, типа, идут. Куда пошел? Куда пошел? Иди ко мне быстро. Давай, ты тоже ко мне. Ко мне все давайте. Ко мне. Домой, цыплятки. Домой, 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 домой. Домой. Ну ладно, можете туда пойти. Меня не Вилет обгоняет. Ой. Куда это я? Куда? Спасибо, спасибо. Куда? Чего? Ты от меня убежал? Нет. А чё, интересно, Фурина стояла просто так. Эх. Ну ладно.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Туру. Сейчас будем еще играть. Блин, застряла. Куда? Почему? Блин, вы что, издеваетесь? Давай, куда ты? Не бойся. Я тебе в хорошие руки. Дурацкая локация. Давайте мне хотя бы вот одного, пожалуйста. Ой, спасибо, еще одного дали. Дурацкая вот эта вот мини-игра вообще какая-то. 3 роскошных шара. 3-3-3. Чтоб это 3. 2000 есть, мне еще 3 раз сыграть надо. У себя на аккаунте я победила дважды. Дурацкая локация.
What's the hurry? Time to go.
Мы победим их всех. Куда все разбежались? Куда? Ну не в ту сторону. Давай, 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 ко мне. Давайте-ка. Всего 2 взяла, захватила. Вы что? Да ёк, макарёк-то, блин. Ты куда моих штук забрала? Оп, сам ко мне пришел. Сказал туда. Опухление у меня, спасибо большое. Чё мы там? А, ну мы все собрали. Больше не буду, значит. Тут у нас что? Чильновый меч. Так, дальше смотрим, что у нас тут еще остается. В каком совместном режиме?
I'm all for work-life balance, but
Чипи-чипи. Если мы не знакомы, мы знакомы, между прочим. Снайпер. Ну, понятно, что ну туда снайпер. Это мы уже проходили. Не нужно ничего отслеживать. Мне нравится в стрелялки играть. Это был знак вопрос. Да, я снайпер. Блин, бесит меня, когда не реагирует на мышку. Алло. Все. Это было легко. Масик. Промахнулась. Так. Яй-яй-яй. Очень долго перезаряжается. Очень долго перезаряжается. Ту-ду, ту-ду-ду-ду, ту-ду-ду-ду-ду. Ту-ду-ду-ду-ду. Известный режиссер, ребенок. Даже он известный режиссер. Ти Люмьер. Мы же это все делали уже. Да блин. Смотрим фильм. Да, я вроде все уже сделала. Второй вариант. Да ну ладно, спасибо. Я все равно получила все, что мне нужно было получить. А, да. Мне это не надо. Сами подумаем. Тем более тут все написано уже. Почерните знойность дня. Нужно показать солнышко. Тут написано: снимите сцену ожидания и покажите выражение лица актрисы. Нужно крупным планом показать. Снимите сцену двух актрис встречу. Вот, тут две актрисы должны быть обязательно. Покажите изнеможенное от жары выражение лица актрисы. Роль исполняет Пайман. Ну, типа, вот, крупный план. Текст. Покажите удрученное состояние подруги. Как же сильно сегодня припекает солнце. Здесь снимите, как актриса роль, Нави держит зонт и очки от солнца. Вот, типа, все есть. Выбрать текст. Великодушие. Ничего, у меня давно все готово, пойдем ко мне под зонт. Ну, типа, тут все просто уже написано. Мне кажется, это все очень легко. Может, я, конечно, в душе режиссер. Знойность дня. Мы это все подчеркнули. Выражение лица актрисы. Встреча двух актрис. Снеможенное лицо. Это же все очень достаточно легко. Если в этом, конечно, более-менее разбираться и читать текст, который там написан, и текст сопоставить с картинкой, это не так сложно, наверное. Почему? А что здесь у меня такого проходит? Какое задание? Да ладно. Вы серьезно? Задание, которое уже должно было 100 лет тому назад пройти? Зачем я это нажала? Ой. Я на месте. Давайте потом эти все разговорчики закройте. Сын Сян Лин. Так. Быстрее дайте нам одному эту штуку, и мы будем... А, ну ладно, я не знаю, буду ли я продолжать. Мне бы уже по-хорошему пойти мясо крутить. Наверное, я получу камеру и буду заканчивать, потому что мне уже надо потихоньку котлеты делать. Это все-таки не быстрый процесс.
Pretty please with it. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? I've invested all my savings into Graph Adversarial. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar.
Ужас какой.
Okay. I admire your pack, but I'm afraid I'm not.
Oh, sounds like the report, Lapine helped.
Funnily enough, but to
Та
our
та
surprise,
та та.
in truth, Gardamex are. Since we ran that story, so I knew this story had helped.
Uh-oh. So Lapine, which means we're not get...
Traveler, Paimon, you're back. I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine. She was hoping I could. I unfortunately had to dash her.
This is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. Seems like the author was...
Oh wait, Miss Lapine, Paimon. What?
Здесь диалоги. Та-та-та-та-та.
That way, I won't have to repay my debts.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dip the Gardamex armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities. Okay, well, it's
Not anymore. It's not just my
Столько у них
savings
постоянно
that are
столько
gone.
денег
It's
уходит,
my
прям
whole-
пипец.
My life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for
Она тоже
image
такая
recognition sample
красивая.
collection. The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function, and so your research efforts, absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a... So keep calm, take...
I can't. If this is true, maybe I should.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pet.
And I can probably speak to some people I know, and there's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? Paimon's pretty sure our advice...
It's understandable. One inspiration and passion, but don't you worry. Her research has the...
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for...
Actually, it takes the right person.
Thanks a lot. No bonus, no biggie. This...
You're welcome. The boundaries, but yes, that's how I'll phrase.
Так, ладно, все, ребята, я буду заканчивать. Пойду я заниматься мясом. Готовить для любимого мужа покушать. Так что... А, кстати, подождите, давайте не... А, у меня тут все равно ни хрена нет. Нет, я хочу помолиться, хочу оружие. О, пусть это будет меч. Ха! Спасибо! Спасибо! Спасибо за меч! Спасибо! Я так хотела меч! А вы мне дали какой-то лук. Меч. Мне нужен меч. 4-звездочный. Любой меч, чтобы мне поставить на кицин. Алло. Молю вас, дайте мне меч. Спасибо большое, дубина переговоров. Короче, меч мне не дали, зато мне дали какой-то новый лук. Что я еще не собрала? Так, где? Посмотреть мне его можно, этот лук. Где? Вот этот. У меня даже нет нормальных лучников. Что у меня из лучников? Только Эмпер. А, и Сара у меня есть. Но до Сары еще до Инадзумы нужно дойти. Так, все, ладно. Мне снова не дали меч. Как обычно, я без всего. Спасибо вам за просмотр. ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Не забывайте ставить колокольчик, чтобы не пропускать мои трансляции. Я стала стримить реже, потому что я стала выходить на работу. Вот. Сейчас Новый год, надо зарабатывать денежки на подарочки. Так что желаю вам хорошего вечерочка и до новых встреч.